This is literally crazy because only in the West you can see women who are actually billionaires get child support for $200,000 in a month in the year 2022. This makes no freaking sense at all. I mean, like, what you need the money for? I mean, Kanye has the money, you got the money. Why isn't this thing just going to be a joint physical and legal custody between you two? It clearly says right here that Kim has a net worth of $1.8 billion. Of course, it's all not going to be in the bank, but you got assets, liquidations. You also got things that's going to be in the bank. There are sources say, such as TMZ, Yahoo, and others, that the former couple, Ye and Kim, will be sharing joint and legal custody, which should be 50-50 down the line of their kids. However, somehow Kim is weaseling or being able to have 80% with her kids, while Kanye is going to have roughly around 20% or so. So for those of you who do not know, let me let you know a little bit of a secret on how child support works. They actually factor in time. And most of the time, women, unfortunately, are trying to take as much time away from the father as much as possible, whether this is in a full agreement or not, since they're coming to a settlement. And there's also definitely a whole lot of motives behind it. But one of the biggest motives behind it is the incentive of pay. The longer one parent has time with the kid, the less they have to pay, or they're paying for the bills around the house, while the other parent has to actually fund and support the lifestyle of the child. Now, we all know in this case, $200,000 for a kid, even though you got 4. I mean, so you're saying Kanye's actually paying $200,000 and Kim is paying $200,000. So that's $100,000 per kid. Yes, they got the money, especially Ye, but that actually makes no sense, like, to me at all. So now that y'all have that tidbit of a note on how it works with child support and spending time with your kids, keep in mind out here that most single mothers will sit here and say that they're doing it all alone, but while secretly they filed for child support and they're actually getting the money or the income coming in from the man while they're extorting the man. I've said this before in a previous video, but that's just one of the things I'm just going to sit here and say, because these are the very women who claim to be strong, independent, and don't need no man. Strong, independent, don't need no man. Synonym, SIDNNM. Strong, independent, don't need no man. 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 But your wallet, give me your wallet. Your wallet, give me your wallet. But your wallet, give me your wallet. Yo, man, like, it's true though, man. Like, yo, you strong, independent, but you don't need no man. You a synonym, but you don't need that, but you want that wallet though, right? You a synonym. We'll refer these women to synonyms now because, you know, you strong, independent, don't need no man, but you need that wallet. Anywho, we're gonna get right back into these two right here. So all of this started actually back in the year 2021 in February, where Kim Kardashian decided to file for divorce. Now, if you didn't know, it became extremely lengthy because Kanye actually didn't want to get a divorce. He actually wanted to work things out. Now, we all know that statistically out here that women file for divorce way more than men. There it is right there. Message! Kanye actually did not want to get a divorce. That's not something that he wanted to do. He wanted to keep the family intact no matter what, despite of her past, even though he made 4 kids with her. Brother Ye. I don't know why you did that, but I mean, hey, cool. And as of this year, in February 23rd, 2022, she was declared to be single. This is something that she wants. And we could sit here and quote, she said this: "I very much desire to be divorced. I have asked Kanye to keep our divorce private, but he has not done so. Kanye has been putting a lot of misinformation regarding our private family matters and co-parenting on social media, which has created emotional distress." We go bleed that. Misinformation. That's what we're going to sit here and say. That's what we're going to sit here and do. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take her words with a little bit of grain of salt because we already saw what she did with Ray J. Ray J took a decade or even more, like years, of all of the stuff being told that it was his idea when it came out with that flick. Overall, he actually has a signature. She has a signature. And guess who else had the signature? Mom did. All for the clout chase, baby. You want the clout, y'all want the money, y'all want the lavish lifestyles and things like that. But we never get a chance to hear from the other story. But she's a gaslighter, and she's a misinformer, a manipulator, and a liar. It was already out there. So, hey, I ain't trying to get no problems. But one thing I can always sit here and say is this is coming from someone who is actually getting upset and angry at Ray J and actually gaslighting him so he wouldn't actually drop the truth. Can you say Anyway, let's also think about the lifestyle that she has for her kids. We only know so far with Northwest that she doesn't allow her to have social media. Now, I can understand the dangers and implications of social media, so, which is a good move. We'll go ahead and see as she grows up that, if she's ever going to be able to look at social media or anything to that nature. Do you not want her to have social media or look at social media or have any parts of it, even watching videos or anything for that nature on social media, because your past would come out, they'd be able to see things. We want them to be protected. We do not go after anybody's kids. We don't do anything for that nature. But as time progresses, synonym, strong, independent, don't need no man. The truth will come out at some point. Like, the truth will come out and what happened. I hope that does not have a detrimental effect on, the co-parenting, the kids, and I hope everything goes, well, and so, goes well and they flourish out in life. Like, flourish out of life. But we also know that these Kardashians out here love to show them bodies and make flicks. So you be the judge on that. Now, even after the settlement, all of the money that Ye is going to have to spend, he's still spending time with his kids. And not only that, he spends time with his kids alone. So the 80-20 split is actually very freaking doggone confusing to me, because I'm pretty sure this man is well capable of taking care of his kids, as well as not having to spend $200,000 a month on child support. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Ye doesn't have to pay child support. Any man who's actually with their kids or trying to be involved with their kids, they doing things like that. You don't have to spend money on child support. That is them. That is the parent, the mother. They could have went there right to the courts, and you could easily sit there and co-parent. But greed is one of the big incentivizers that goes out when it comes down to child support, because the women actually want it, and then actually the governments too actually get some profits and percentages after that. It benefits the family court, it benefits the justice system, and it benefits the little doggone snarkling women out there who actually care more about that money than actually the relationship between the both parents, instead of one parent trying to dictate everything. So it's actually pretty sad, and it sucks that this kid has to only go around and have all of these paparazzi and flash. Let this man be normal. Let this man live his life and be with his kid. Unfortunately, this is one of the things that fame costs people, and his success. I wish the best for Kanye's success, continue on going on, because we already know there's some allegations, some things that were said. The red media is out there, and they just don't want him to keep on talking like how he's been talking. Synonym: strong, independent, don't need no man. Strong, independent, don't need no man. What wallet? Wallet. I want your wallet. I need your wallet. The money and the greed matters so much out here that in order to not have the right relationship with both parents, it has to be like this. Now, I don't know their whole settlement, their whole situation. I'm sure they both work hard. One more than the other. Let me not say.